Episode 8 was okay, but it was not. It was not. I really was expecting to be just as good as episode 7 really was, because episode 7 really just blew me out of the park. Like playing baseball. Like hitting the home run and stuff like that. And that's what it basically felt to me. But with this episode 8, there's quite a few things I definitely want to talk about. Now, the first problem I definitely want to is basically the major issue basically going on with this anime, because everyone seems to be are kind of worried about who's the MC character, who he's going to go with, who is Cheryl, is the lucky girl and stuff like that. Now, back in, I think it was back in like episode 6 or episode 7, because when they had the accidental kiss, because with his friend, his childhood friend, Shiori. And one thing about Shiori, I really do like her a lot. I really do. I really do like her a lot. I understand that she's one of the candidates basically on the board for the MC character. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, him and her, they do get along too very well. But there is a problem with that. Because what if, like, you basically, Akina, what if she really does not know the fact of basically what happening. I mean, that can stir up some trouble, and that can really can, and that's what I'm afraid of. But also with this, also with too, is that since the MC character told him, told his friend, the dude with the glasses on, to be honest with you, I would never do that. No, because I understand that's his friend and stuff like that. Because if I were to say something like that, then I'd be saying like, no, I'm not gonna address this situation because I don't want to take the risk and stuff like that. Because his friend, since that he knows that he kissed Zero, childhood's friend, I believe that his so-called best friend, the boy with the glasses on, could stab him in the back and could create a lot of drama and stuff like that. Because I've always seen that basically him with the guy with the glasses on, Jiro's best friend and stuff like that. I just think that he's a real troublemaker. I mean, it seems like he doesn't even care, and he really doesn't. He doesn't really seem to me that he's acting like a good friend. That's what something bothers me and stuff. That's just basically what it feels to me, because I don't trust him and stuff like that. The old saying, keep your enemies closer. So, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. That's basically a problem with say, because that could be lead down to a bigger problem and stuff like that. Because I'm thinking something like that is going to happen. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm hoping it doesn't happen. But that can really stir up some really big trouble and stuff like that. Because like think about this. Because since the MC special knows what's happening and stuff like that, what if he, the dude with the glasses on, and basically just said like, just say like, I got something to tell you. There's something very important I need to tell you. You need to know what's going on. What if he were to tell Aki that? I mean, that could lead to some serious trouble, and that can really complicate things. So that can make me very worried and stuff like that. But not only possibly always possible, also with this too, also with this too, because it seems to me that Aki and Shiri, I guess they do get along. I can't remember when was the last episode they saw each other or something like that. Because even though basically Aki knows that that Jiro is in love with her. There's no doubt about it. She knows all about it. She really does. Even serious, she knows about basically what's going on between them two. Not really all that much, but that's just basically seen to be the one thing I really want to say is that one thing I really just want to say is that just because they're pretending to be a married couple, it does not mean they're going to be officially a married couple basically in the future. Okay, because I'm like basically the whole entire different act and stuff like that, and just basically not to tell that dirty secret. Like the song American Rejects, the dirty little secret. Because I mean, everybody has a dirty little secret. Everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody does. We're all guilty. I'm guilty. That's basically what it basically seems to me. And the reason why I love that song really so much because it makes me feel like I fit in the crowd. I fit in the crowd of people that I fit in the crowd of people like this is what happened to me and this is what happens to other people because they have this dirty little secret and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm saying it is because the reason why I'm saying it is because either your dirty little secret is going to cause some trouble, or maybe people should say like, "Hey, I've been there," and stuff like that. It's stuff like that. Even though some people are afraid to say what they don't want to say, maybe they just don't want to. Maybe they just don't want to mention it, or they don't have. Maybe some people are just quite embarrassed and stuff like that, and so or may talk to their mom and dad and stuff like that, and talk about like what's based on their minds and stuff like that. And I remember during the time, I was having a talk with my grandpa, about a girl, who I used to who I like, and I didn't know that she was my boss. She was my boss. I wouldn't say she's like very old or anything like that, but she was right around my age. And I really did not know that she really did have feelings for me, because I really did not know. And that's the reason why I talked to my grandpa, because I was basically like asking, I think she believes in God and stuff like that, and stuff like that. And a lot of people were just like telling me to say like, your boss really likes you, stuff like that. And I really didn't. I really did not know. Stuff like that. No, she's not an underage girl or anything like that. She's a little bit older than I am. Let's just put it that way, okay? Let's just put it that way, okay? Because that's just basically what it seemed to me. Because I was not really understanding what's going on and stuff like that. And so I figure I just say like, oh well, maybe it means something different or something like that or something. But even though I really do not know, but even though I can't remember what things that my grandpa says. My grandpa just told me just be careful not to overreact and stuff like that, and stuff like that. Because I'm like, it's always good to talk to a sister or to a brother or to your grandma and grandpa, or your mom and your dad, and stuff like that. If you feel like if you need to talk, you need to talk, and stuff like that. But the question is, do you really consider yourself like talking this to a friend? Because, however, like I said before, because like, if you were to tell your best friend or whoever you trust, you have to say like it's just between me and you and stuff like that. Then I would basically say like just between me and you. That's basically I would just basically I just basically would just say. But I'm not here like say like, oh yeah, we should just tell the whole entire world what's our dirty little secrets. Just like I said before, just basically with the American Rejects, which I miss that band really a lot. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. But the reason I'm saying it is because that's just basically what it fits basically in this episode, because I don't think that the childhood friend, I don't think she was looking for advice or something like that, but it's just basically she couldn't really actually basically like, I'm not saying she's not trying to lie or something, or she's trying to tell or anything like that. I think she just wants to let know that to what's his name, I can't think of his name, the most popular kid in the school. I mean, the thing about him was and stuff like that. Even though he took it on an approach and just basically just like talk to her basically about what's going on. Stuff like that. I don't think she really didn't say really all that much and stuff like that. But I can tell that from him, he probably already knows what's going on, and you could just tell. I could think he was just pretending not to know, because he's just really just shocks me, because usually when you really cheat on somebody, that can really hurt their feelings. If it goes basically saying, I've been with you all this time, we have kids and stuff like that, and you do this to me and stuff like that. Some people may think that's normal. That is not. That's just something that it's just not right, and that's just what it basically feels to me and stuff like that. And that's the reason why I'm saying it, because the dude with the glasses on and stuff, basically with him and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't trust him. Okay, I understand if you do have friends, you have friends, but the question is, who are you going to trust? Who are you going to trust? Who are you going to tell? That's basically what I'm just saying. So I mean, even though I mean you don't know. I mean, like I said before, I think speaking to a family member it's a really it's important the good goal of the way. The reason why I'm saying this is because I think that's a really good possible that is a really good possible way basically to do that. Even though that's just basically all I'm just saying. So that's basically all there is. It's simply that, because I mean, even though everybody has gone through, I've gone through, everybody has. There's no secret or anything like that. There's no secret as that. But like I said, for you have to find someone who you trust. So you trust. But like I said, I would talk to a family member or anything like that, or whatever, whoever maybe is that, and just basically just ask them like, "Have you been there?" or stuff like that. That's what I would do. But it's just that a friend and stuff like that, I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm kind of like 50-50, because like I said before, you don't know if this person is going to backstab you in the back or just basically, hey, I got your back, hey, I got your back, or something else for that. I mean, even though that's just basically my opinion. That's basically what I generally do think, stuff like that, and stuff like that. Now, and even though that's just the biggest elephant right there in the room and stuff like that, and it's just basically what I just said with the guy with glasses on. I don't trust him. I don't care if it's my best friend or not. I'm not going to say it's that. But even though it's a really big mistake what Gerald just did right there, because I have a feeling that his so-called best friend is going to stab him in the back. That's what I'm seeing with him because I don't think he's not really considered as a friend. I just don't think he's really not and stuff like that because I just think that I'm not saying he's a dangerous person, but I'm just basically he is that kind of person just lurks in the dark and then just basically just stabs you in the back and say, yeah, bam, I got you. Now you're not gonna do nothing stuff like that. But yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. I don't know. Maybe I didn't say too much, but even though I just want people just to really just to know. That's just like I said. That's just want people just really just to know. That's just how I feel. That's just basically what I think and stuff like that. And stuff. I just like just want to say again. Be careful who you trust. Because I think talking to your family is the way to go. But as a friend, I don't know about that. That's up to you. I can't say that's not the right decision to do. That is up to you. That's not my business. But I'm just saying. So yeah. So I figured I just wanted to say that, and I figured I just want to get the elephant out of the room and basically I just want people just to really just know. That's just what I see. That's just what I think. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so that's the end for this anime review. So anyway, this is I'll see you guys later. Take care. I hope you guys have a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell also too, so let me know you guys watching my videos. And please leave your comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a one day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just I love you. Remember, just love you. Love you guys. Take care.